How's it going, everyone? Jesse Morgan here. Will be a review of An Empire Will Fall's This Spawn. The Spawn EP. They are a melodic deathcore band from Nottingham slash Derby, United Kingdom. The members of the band are Michael Husey on lead vocals, Rice Target also on lead vocals, John Witt, lead guitar, Brody Rayside, rhythm guitar, Zach Smith on bass, and Harvey Evans on drums. Their inspirations are the likes of Whitechapel, Chelsea Grin, Suicide Silence, Cannibal Corpse, Infinite Annihilator, Thy Heart Is Murder, Born of Osiris, etc. Now, I gave this EP several listens to on their Bandcamp webpage there, and this is what I got. The vocals, their highs were very crisp and clean. They reminded me of very early Chelsea Grin and Thy Art Is Murder type stuff, and they're very well delivered and pretty consistent throughout the entire EP. The lows were like pretty grinding and crushing sounding, very similar to that of Suicide Silence or Whitechapel, or even I Ate Everybody's earlier stuff like Crushing the Gears and those type of songs. Now onto the guitar, it was very low tuned, probably drop A, drop G, potentially drop double D, but I don't know. I don't think it was that low, but it was pretty low. Lots of tremolo riffs, lots of breakdowns, and stuff like that. Decently executed, fairly unique structuring. When it comes to deathcore bands, sometimes you kind of have to sift through all the garbage to find decent, unique material. And I found the guitar riffs for that very unique and pretty good. Pretty good. No complaints for sure. The bass, the overall bass of the EP was, pretty good and kind of punchy and whatnot. Very low. Although I did have trouble picking out the actual bassist's bass on the EP. The lines and the presence of it wasn't very clear to me. The very first song has like a moment or two where you're like, I think that was the bass, but it could just be really low guitar tone that you're hearing. I'm assuming it was good. It blended in really nice, for sure. So it blended in so well that I couldn't really hear it. The drums fit really well. Didn't feel odd or out of place or anything like that. There's good use of snare and double kicks. Just a pretty decent drum sound overall, and the only complaint I might have would be just the cymbals seemed a little bit quiet. The toms were definitely louder than the cymbals in the mix. But performance wise, all the members seemed to do really well. It sounded like they had a pretty easy time doing it, and they got their shit pretty tight. So all in all, really talented, really good stuff there, and no complaints. Although on a personal note, don't listen to this on a small speaker system or your phone speakers. This is something you're definitely wanting to throw some headphones on for, or put through a really decent sound system, because if you just have it playing out of your phone speaker or a small speaker system or something that just really isn't that good, you're not gonna pick up all the bass that's being performed and all the other intricacies that you would be missing if you do not put on headphones or have it on a good stereo system. So definitely, if you're going to listen to An Empire Will Fall's The Spawn EP, make sure you do it that way, because it won't do it justice otherwise. The songs that I listened to on the EP were Succubus, Hey Billy, Don't Forget Your Boots, Ascension, PSYCHO, which is People Slaughtered, Your Crowned Heathen Ordered, and Possession. My favorite tracks off of that were Succubus, Hey Billy, Don't Forget Your Boots, and the last track, Possession. One final thing before I sign off of this review. Possession has some interesting reverb, kind of echoey type of things going on with the vocals. I noticed that more when I was playing it through my phone's speakers. It was it seemed really oddly mixed that way. I'm not sure if it was done on purpose to have like a person being possessed type of feel or not, but it definitely had that going on when not put through decent sounding speakers or headphones, which is what I listened to this later on. And when I did put on the headphones, when I got to the Possession track, I didn't notice that nearly as much. So it must be the treble setting that you're hearing all that in. But when you have your headphones on or through a decent sounding stereo system, you're not going to hear what I heard. So just something I noticed in between different audio ways of listening to it. So, but all in all, really good. And all I can say is this is Jesse Morgan, and I would buy this album. Thanks for watching and stay sick.